I'm starting my day with the Nutrisystem chocolate fudge shake. And for those of you who are not familiar yet, it has 120 calories and it's delicious. There's something about these shakes. These and the Fairlife are my favorites. Absolutely. Really love these. These do make a very big difference to me in terms of keeping me from getting hungry. I have to tell you the truth. So if you haven't tried them yet, give them a shot. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You can get them on Walmart site, free shipping, 20 packs for, I believe it's $39.99. Yeah. So I will be back with breakfast. For breakfast, I'm having the frozen Nutrisystem Cranberry Orange Muffin. It has 150 calories, 5 grams of fat, 1.5 saturated fat, 25 carbs, 6 grams of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. And I cut it open so that you could see how yummy delicious it looks. And it certainly tastes yummy delicious, I can tell you that. And I'm having it with my cup of coffee with some unsweetened almond milk. Next up, lunch. Lunch is 4 ounces of ham and turkey, low sodium kind, combined in between 4 of the light rye wasses. They're 2 for 40 calories, so that's going to be 1 smart carb and a power fuel. This is my 2 cups of combined romaine, raw onion, cucumber, and the roasted red pepper with 10 calories of my homemade croutons, which is free. And there is the homemade balsamic on here, which is 5 calories and free. And that's lunch. I will be back with dinner. For my dinner tonight, I turned lunch into dinner. I have here the Nutrisystem frozen entree or lunch entree, spinach and cheese pretzel melt. It's 230 calories. It has 6 grams of fat, 3 saturated fat, 32 carbs, 4 dietary fiber, and 12 grams of protein. So this is 1 smart carb and 1 power fuel worth of food. What I've done is, yes, I have to use this up, and I had to think of a way. This is what happens when I buy even a 1/4 pound and 2/4 of a pound of each of these meats. I have to then try to use them up. Doesn't always work to my advantage. Anyway, this is the low sodium ham and turkey, same as that I had for lunch. It is really quite good. It's from BJ's. And this is 80 calories worth of meat for an additional power fuel to make this a full rounded dinner. And this is a cup of my sauteed mushrooms the way I always do them. By now you more than know. Next up will be dessert. So this is my flex dessert for tonight. And boy, oh boy, does this look and smell yummy. So let me tell you what's in it. I took 120 calories worth of, because I have extra calories left today. So I took 120 calories worth of the cottage cheese. And to that I added a bit of the pistachio flavoring and my cheesecake flavoring. This cheesecake flavoring, the Hobbyland info is in my description box if anybody's interested. This really makes your food, whatever you put it in, taste like cheesecake. Not a fake taste either. Okay, so we started with that, and I also put in a packet of my sweet leaf stevia. Mixed it up. Then I topped it off with 80 calories, 1/2 cup serving, or 20 grams, I weighed it, of this Honey Crunch and Oats, the Millville from Aldi, which I did go over the last time I used it for, I guess, a breakfast. I think I made a parfait out of it that day too, for breakfast though. Anyway, and then I topped it off with this Fit Active is 20 calories for 2 tablespoons. So I was able to do 3 tablespoons for 30 calories as an extra. And I put the chocolate sauce, which is free, You get 2 tablespoons for 5 calories. And I'm going to enjoy this later on this evening. Can't wait. Yum. Hello, friends. I hope that my video finds you all doing well today, whether you're watching it this evening or you're watching it at some other time. I am just popping in quick to let you know that the food that I had today was really, really scrumptious. The dinner was, I'm still working on it. I'll show you. Still working on it. It's very filling. So it'll take me about an hour to eat it, but that's okay. And then at some point tonight, I will be looking forward to enjoying my dessert, which I can't wait. Anyway, I did call Nutrisystem today to find out about the Advantage plan, because a lot of people have been chatting about it on different groups. No one in our group, but in any event, I thought I should inquire. I did postpone my Nutrisystem order out to August 1st. I probably will get it before then, but in any event, that way I don't have to go back at the end of this month and do it again. You know, do another postponement. So why did I look into what did I find out? I found out that you can do it by the month if you go in to the Numi app, or you go into the Nutrisystem.com. You'll find the various prices. I think it's $34.99 for 1 month, something like that. And then you can do, I think, 3 months for $49.99, if I'm remembering correctly. And then the year is $90 with the option to renew at the end of the year. So the questions that I asked were, what is the advantage of the Advantage plan? Well, it's for people, I guess, that are going into maintenance that don't want to have a full food order, or sometimes people just want dinners. They don't, if they're in maintenance, or maybe they're doing Nutrisystem their own way with a lot of flexing, or they like a certain one and they want a lot of that one particular or a few items, and they don't like other items. You will get 25% off, but it can't be on an item that's on sale. Now, I have seen people report that they use that Advantage plan when there's a 50 or 55 or 40% off sale. The person I spoke with said that can be happening, but that the individual customer service reps do get audited. They're not supposed to be doing that. So I would assume, rather than tell someone you can do that, I'd rather tell you that you can't. And then that's up to you if you want to take a chance. But the shelf-stable food would come free. And to my awareness, I did write this down, obviously. Do you think I took out what I wrote down? Of course not. The shelf-stable is 25% off. I'm not quite sure if, let me see, I wrote down here, okay. And in order to get free shipping, and it's free shipping for the shelf-stable, in order to get free shipping on the frozen, you have to order $75 worth. And then I believe you also get the 25% off of that. But you will not get free shipping unless you order that amount under the Advantage plan. Now, I decided not to go with the Advantage plan because this representative explained to me that depending on what your needs are, and in my case, my needs mean that I would just wait and order $75 worth of food to get the free shipping when the food is either 40 or 50 or 55% off. I was given a code that's in my account for today. Technically, the sale is not on for the Memorial Day anymore, but the woman looked up all through her codes and she was able to find one. It's an older code, and that's why she credited my account with this code. Not credited my account, but put in the notes of my account for the next person I might speak with to place an order. I have decided that I'm not going to place. I was going to place a $75 frozen order. I've decided that I'm not going to do that, because when I was in BJ's, I went and looked at the lean cuisine again, and I looked at the veggie burgers, the chicken that's like fried chicken cutlet, and then I think they're Morningstar Farms brand they carry, and I looked at the veggie burger, and I did my math, and I would buy 2 of those, one of each, the chicken burger and the veggie burger, and then I would buy, lean cuisine does have a sweet and sour chicken entree. They come 4 in a pack, and I believe they're $11.98. Don't quote me on that. But they are 340 calories. So I don't have a problem with that, because I would just count the additional 40 as an extra. Or if I didn't have all of my Power Fuels and Smart Carbs for snack, I would then just call it a day and have that entree. The other ones they had that were a little pricier in calories were the Italian selection, which I believe is chicken parm with spaghetti, and ziti is the other. It's just a ziti entree, and I guess it has cheese in it that makes it have. I didn't look at all the nutritional facts on it, but I know that they work. I can work them in as a flex. And the other one is the one you've seen me have before if you've been watching my videos for a while. I did have the Swedish meatball with noodles and the meatloaf with mashed potato. So I'm figuring, with what I have left of Nutrisystem in my freezer currently, dinner-wise, I do have a lot of breakfast and lunches. So dinner-wise, I can buy those items. I can use the burgers and the chicken cutlet, Morningstar Farms, for lunches if I want to, in between. And I can stretch out the Nutrisystem items that I have very easily. If anything, I could order also for $24.98 on the Walmart site, free shipping, 15 items, which is your breakfast, your lunch, and your snack, for that price. And just throw that into my mix, and throw it all in the air, and it should even itself out that I don't order again till August. Because my purpose in doing the channel is to show people other alternatives if they want to do Nutrisystem, if they just want to, and what to do if you want to do flex but you don't want to cook. That's why I'm showing, the turkey breast and the ham, the low sodium, and what to do with those things. Or if you wanted to do a salad with that, or make a sandwich or whatever, or tuna fish, or these prepackaged lean cuisines, even some of the smart ones you can substitute in and figured that you can, it might be a little bit close and not 100%, but if you're doing it if you're trying to stretch out and do flex meals 2 days a week, these are things that you can work with. I feel anyway. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but my mission here is to provide information that's accurate as possible, and to give people ideas, food for thought. No pun intended. I'm sure you understand what I mean. Because sometimes it's hard to think of things. I'm retired, even though I'm very, very busy. I'm always running around. I am retired and have, in between, I have time to think about things. And I kind of am thinking that a lot of us are on Nutrisystem because we didn't want to cook, and we wanted Nutrisystem to do the math for us. But we still have to learn about the flex part, because eventually, if we're not going to eat the food of Nutrisystem anymore, we have to know how to continue living with the Nutrisystem way of eating if we want to keep our weight off. Ultimately, I believe that if I don't continue to do this, I will put that 30 pounds back on. And what I would believe in the end of it all that I would order from Nutrisystem, if I didn't order anything else, would be the desserts. Because the desserts, I find, the frozen desserts, to truly be very satisfying and not something that I want to bother replicating. Like, I don't want to do a mug cake. I don't want to worry about having to do that. I like that we have a variety of things to choose from. If you want an ice cream, I can go and buy Yasso. I can buy Skinny Cow. That's fine for the ice cream. But the rest of them, I don't, unless you tell me that you know otherwise, I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know. that we have as good of alternatives for the calories that you're using and the fat content that's in those desserts being low. It's a win-win to me. And so if I ordered nothing else, and believe me, I enjoy the meatloaf sandwiches, I enjoy the ham, I enjoy everything. I don't plan to stop ordering these foods. That's why I want to keep, my monthly $269, because that price is going to go up. Since 2019, I think it went up $18 a month. If I look back at what I paid then, but you can rest assured with prices of everything going up, that number is going to go up. So I'm just going to keep putting it out. Eventually I'll make another order of that, and that's fine. I have room in my freezer. I'm eating the food. I'm enjoying it. So it's not a waste of money by any means. And also, there is a code for those of you like me that enjoy the Nutrisystem shakes. For some reason, I'm taking chromium picolinate, and I'm taking Vitamin Shop Garcinia Cambogia, and in there is chromium, which I've been taking that for a very long time, years back even, and then I stopped when I started Weight Watchers, but I never realized it had chromium in there. So I am taking that anyway, but for some reason, whatever it is in the Nutrisystem shakes, they keep me full for a long time, and I do enjoy them. I also love my Fairlife, as you see. I would fill in between with those. Those went up in price over $1 at Sam's Club, like everything else. But they don't go bad. I just put the case in the fridge, so they're always cold. I have ample room. I have a second fridge, so I know everybody can't do that, but anyway, you don't have to. They're shelf stable. So on that note, also I did have someone write to me, a gentleman that is explaining to me that it is most healthy to be an OMAD. And he is following along with a medical doctor. And I can show you a library of books that I have for the most part, read, and also watched extensive YouTube videos and done my own homework online reading for information about a variety of different things, many different diets. And I think it's wonderful if a person can actually do that and sustain it. There are people out there that can and do, and God bless them. I mean, if you're doing keto, there are a lot of health benefits to keto. I tried keto last year. I couldn't sustain it. My body wanted vegetables, more vegetables than what you should have if you're on keto. So I appreciate someone coming to my channel and offering information. That's really the reason I'm telling you this. But my message is that if you are having difficulties with sustaining any plan that you're on at this point, if you haven't tried Nutrisystem yet, I honestly would recommend that you give it some thought. I do have a link for $30 off. If you use that link, I also next order get $30 off when I order my monthly. And your first order, you'll get $30 off. But I'm not telling you this for that. I just want to let you know you have the option of getting another $30 off. If you're going to do this and haven't done it yet, please go and investigate Costco. You can join it online for $60, and you can get cards at a 20% discount. You spend $79.99 for a $100 Nutrisystem gift card. To me, it's a win-win. If you're going to sign up, the first month it's a wash, because you would then be paying full price using these cards, because you have to recoup. It takes you a month to recoup the $60 for the membership to Costco. Everything is done online, and the only way you can get the gift cards is through email. And I can show you, this is what they look like when you print them off. They have a code, and then they have a pen. And when you call Nutrisystem, I always call Nutrisystem to place my order. You just give them that code, and they'll even tell you what's left on the card if you have leftover, because for the $269, you have to buy 300 worth of carbs, obviously. So you're going to have leftover for your next month. But please save yourself these monies, because this is expensive. And why should it be so expensive if you can save these monies? I'm doing it. A lot of people are doing it, but a lot of people also don't know about it. So that is what I wanted to share with you. And I don't know if everybody knows this either. I did not. You can add, I started about the shakes and went on a tangent. I apologize. You can add shakes onto your Nutrisystem monthly and get them at 50% discount. You just have to get the code. So before you place your order for your monthly, if you want them at the discount, because then they'll come with free shipping, you call up and you speak with someone and have them put that code into your account in the notes section. They'll do that for you. And then when you call in your order, you'll have that code. Because I couldn't, unless you want to go to Walmart, you can go to Walmart. It's free shipping. I think it's $40, $39.99. You can get the chocolate fudge for 20 packets. So you're 4 packets shy of what you would, 4 servings shy. I believe if you ordered the canisters at 50% off from Nutrisystem. So on that note, I hope I've made sense. I apologize if I haven't. If you have any questions, please just post them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them, or I'll even, I have no problem calling Nutrisystem. As I said, I am retired and I can wait on the phone. Although I have not had a problem with waiting on the phone. So I'm happy to help if you need help. Please join the Facebook group if you have not. We are well over 1,000 members now in a short time, and it's very exciting to me, and people are interacting, and it's just nice. It's nice to see that. Makes me happy. And maybe you can, by joining, also get, it's Nutrisystem recipes, hacks, and support. So people do offer information, and it's really just nice. It's an additional little extra, especially if you're just starting out. Okay, so on that note, I'll thank you all very much for joining me. I thank you all so much for watching my videos, sincerely from my heart. And I am going to say goodbye now, and I will see you in the next one.